Welcome to Voodoo Whiskey Gaming, and this is my review of Republique, or Republique. I'm not really sure how they want me to pronounce it. I played it on the PS4, and I think that's the only thing it's available on. I think this was originally like an iOS game or something like that ended up getting released on the PS4 in like an HD version. In all honesty, I'm gonna be pretty brief with this game. The story was kind of interesting. You play as some unknown person who's controlling cameras and guiding a girl through this facility as she tries to escape. You seem to be escaping this very dystopian society. Not a lot of people have names. You seem to be some sort of prisoner. A lot of the guards there seem to have committed a lot of crimes. You can check their passports to find out. The guards have been brainwashed, by the way, to become guards. I'm fairly certain they were ex-prisoners. The girl is in trouble for having a poisoned version of a manifesto, which is what this place operates on. Now, as for the sound and voiceover work, it's actually pretty good. I don't have any complaints with it. I think the voice actors did a good job. I think the writing was pretty good. I think the sound is pretty good in this game, but nothing really stood out to me. As for the controls and gameplay, like I said, you are controlling cameras, you bounce between them, you can kind of pause time to bounce between them, as well as hack some computers, doors, things like that. Now, when you aren't pausing time to bounce between things, you can move everything in real time, you can watch the guards walk around, and you can move the girl around. Your goal is to use the cameras and move the girl and sneak around this area and eventually, hopefully, escape. And while that all worked pretty well for the most part, it doesn't always work. Bouncing between the cameras can be really laggy at times. I mean, it takes far too long to load for just bouncing between these cameras. And then when you're controlling the girl, if you change areas, it'll bounce between cameras for you, but sometimes it'll bounce to cameras you don't want it to, and you lose sight of the girl, and it can put you in some really dangerous spots. For obvious reasons, that sucked. It made this very difficult at times. Difficult for reasons it shouldn't have been difficult. Graphically, I think it's a pretty good looking game. It's not the most beautiful game I've seen, but it looks good, and I do like the art style and just the general design. The architecture is really cool, and the design, just what it looks like inside the building, it's really cool looking. Unfortunately, cool design for a building is not a great selling point for a game. I'm being very quick with this review because, well, simply, I nothinged this game. I didn't hate it, I didn't love it, I just could not care about it. Nothing in this game really inspired me. Nothing in this game made me hate it. That being said, skip this game. It's not worth the money. It's a pretty cheap game, but it's not worth the money. So in the comments below, why don't you let me know what your favorite dystopian future is. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. And if you like what I'm doing in general, share or subscribe. Have a good one.